cherry limeade, 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 cherry limeade. Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we're going to be going over the Celsius Essentials Cherry Limeade. That is right, I got another Celsius Essentials for you. I know you guys have been waiting patiently for it. And if you haven't actually seen my other video on the Celsius Essentials, feel free to check out that video right there. In that video, I go over all the details of Celsius Essentials. I go over the nutrition facts panel, the ingredients in this drink, why it was actually created. Well, I mean, everyone wants to create new drinks, come out with new lines and stuff, but it is believed that they actually came out with this to compete with Reign. So yes, so if you haven't checked out that video yet, you're gonna be missing out on a lot of information about what is in these drinks and all the battles that are going on. But if you did see that video, or you only care about Cherry Limeade, since I went over all that information in the other video, there's really only one thing left in this video to do. That's taste it out. Am I even like a minute into this video yet? 2 minutes? Who's gonna taste it out before 3 minutes? Not Caffeine Man. Just gonna go ahead and grab it from my Caffeine Man fridge. You guys know you gotta drink these drinks nice and cold, but you should also know that if you haven't checked out Caffeine Man 1 yet, not sure why not, caffeineman1.com is my website where you can find out a little bit more about me, but most importantly, how to save money on energy drinks. Yes, save money on energy drinks by going there, using my affiliate links and coupon codes. You can even sign up for a newsletter going over what I went over last week, what will be coming up this week, all at caffeineman1.com. Let's check out this can. Here's the can. And I said this in my last video, I'll say it again. I wasn't really sure how I felt about the cans, but after looking at them for a little while, you know, they're very simple, clean cut, crisp. And although they have a simplistic, modern feel to them, they give you all the elements that you need. They give you the nice big logo right here, like bam, I'm looking for Celsius. There it is. For the background, they didn't just go around using any kind of splatterings of background. They used the nice big C on there for their logo, accompanied by the flavor color. And they kept the words relatively minimal. They got the essentials here, the flavor there, and then just a little few words down here, keeping it simple. That's what I like, keeping it nice and simple, getting a nice look to your cans. They don't all have to be fancy with tons of vector graphics and images and all sorts of stuff on it. Sometimes clean and simple works. I think it's working for Celsius. Do I prefer clean and simple kinds of cans? Not really, but I can appreciate them. I can also appreciate that they put 270 milligrams into a 16-ounce can. Why do I appreciate that? Because it's not 300. I think 300 is a bit too much. I prefer 200, 270. You know, that's not really that far away from 300. But lots of great pre-workout ingredients in here. They even got some nootropics for focus, and everything that you need to know about this drink is in that other video. So go watch that other video first, then come back and you can watch me taste it out. Got ourselves a little bit of a light yellow color. They don't use artificial colors, so it's not coming from yellow 5 or anything like that. They use either vegetable juice or fruit juice. They don't actually specify which one on there, but we do know it's not artificial colors because you have to put those on there. Therefore, it is just some kind of natural color. And a lot of people have been excited about this flavor. I know I am excited by it. I normally don't say that about Celsius flavors. In general, when I review a Celsius product, I say, I'm not really overly excited about this because I wasn't a fan of their regular line, but this this Celsius Essentials line has been impressive. I've only had one so far, but the names of the flavors are impressive. The Blue Crush was a blue raspberry, which was really good. They also have an orange creamsicle one called Orange Sickle. Everyone's been loving their orange creamsicles, and I can't wait to try that one. But Cherry Limeade. Cherry Limeade is a favorite of a lot of people. There's a lot of different ways that you can go with it, and there's a decent amount of competition out there for it. Some companies have really been stepping up their game, putting out some really good cherry limeades, and we do know who this drink is competing with, so it's going to be interesting to see how they did against that company, as well as that other company that was in the opening video that you guys know and love. There are going to be a few hardcore fans of that brand that are going to say no one can compete with that. But listen, a lot of good companies doing a lot of good flavors, and Cherry Limeade is one of those flavors, and I'm curious if they're going to go more cherry or if they're going to go more lime. But let's not guess. Let's go ahead, let's taste it out so we can see how it tastes and then compare them to everybody else. So for carbonation, you're getting a medium carbonation out of here. I really like the medium carbonation in these drinks. It really does give it a lighter and smoother feel to it. I'm not really overly into the high carbonation, make you burp kind of thing. Some people, they like that. They like the feel in their mouth, that fizz. It sometimes adds to the flavor for some people. And just like it adds to the flavor for some people, it takes away from the flavor for some people, and it gives you a smoother kind of feel to it. And I like my drinks a little bit smoother. For your sweetness, you are hitting the high mark for the sweetness, but it is on the low end of high. A little spoiler alert, if you didn't watch the Blue Crush, it's your own fault, not mine. I already tried to get you to go watch that video. But the Blue Crush was medium to high, closing in on high, didn't hit that high mark. With this Cherry Limeade, they did hit the high mark on the low end of high, so just got that one notch up, which is interesting because with a lime flavor, lime can be a bit citrusy and can usually pull back on the sweetness, but I think they really countered that by putting in just a touch more sweetness to overcome that citrusy, acidic kind of flavor. And for your flavor profile, I am also going to say that it is a high flavor profile on the low end of high. But what exactly is the flavor? What percentages do we have, Caffeine Man? Love to know how much cherry, how much lime in there, and it's interesting. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I am definitely going to have to go back in from the can, because that's how you drink these. You all drink it from the can. I only pour it in the cup so that you can see the color. So let me do that right now. Go back in from the can, because it's definitely a unique cherry lime flavor. And what's difficult about it is that even though I said it's got a high flavor profile on the low end of high, that low end of high for the flavor profile is because it is a lighter feel overall. I think with the amount of sweetness in there and the amount of carbonation making it smooth, all that kind of incorporates into the flavor profile, and it ends up being a really good flavor, which is why it's on the low end of high. But overall, the actual amount of cherry and lime that you're getting in there is relatively light, and it's very well balanced. I can't really tell if I'm getting more cherry or if I'm getting more lime. And if anything, I would say maybe you're getting like a 55% light lime flavor and a 45% light cherry flavor. Celsius Energy is bridging the gap between your regular energy drinks and your super strong, potent pre-workout energy drinks by giving you a powerful pre-workout energy drink, but completely lightening up the flavor profile and giving you a natural flavored energy drink that does not taste natural at all. The cherry flavor in here is not a sickly sweet cherry. It is not an artificial cherry. It is a good cherry flavor. And for all you people out there who drink cherry drinks or dislike trying cherry energy drinks because you think it tastes like medicine, not getting any medicine out of here because you're not getting that sweet, fake, artificial cherry flavor. And for the lime, they're giving you this natural lime flavor, but it's not too citrusy and it's not too acidic because they are adding a decent amount of sweetness to take out that acidity, and you're getting an overall light and refreshing cherry limeade. You're getting a cherry limeade that I haven't had before, and it's a very unique cherry limeade. You're not being punched in the face with cherry. You're not being punched in the face with lime. You're getting a light and refreshing cherry limeade with a good amount of sweetness to it. So, where's it gonna be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I'm going to be giving this an 8.7. Caffeine Man rating chart is based on flavor alone, and this drink doesn't have an extremely strong, potent flavor to it like a lot of those other ones, but it is still a really great drink. It is light, it is refreshing, it is a good light cherry lime flavor, but given how light it is getting an 8.7, but I can definitely see some people rating it a bit higher for being an overall great and refreshing flavor. Check out all of my favorite drinks right there if you haven't checked them out yet, and check out my Celsius Rising video if you haven't checked that out yet either. Definitely hit that subscribe button, and until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.